Due to the fact that Disney has not yet said that Zombies 4 will be produced, it's possible that Zombies 3 may be the last time we see Addison, Zed, and the rest of the people of Seabrook. The third film included the arrival of aliens, which put Addison and Zed's relationship under more strain. Even when Addison learned the truth about who she is and toyed with the idea of abandoning Earth for good, their love was able to endure until the very end. When Zombies 3 was first revealed, Disney referred to it as the third and final installment. On the other hand, it could also be the beginning of Zombies 4. Keep watching this video to find out more. The surprising twist that could lead to a Zombies 4. Zombies, a film produced by Disney, takes place in a future in which people and monsters have discovered a way to live peacefully with one another. Following the critical and commercial success of the previous two films in its series, Zombies 3 brings the plot to a satisfying and unexpected conclusion. Thus, the story takes several surprising turns during the movie.
I am an alien!
And a number of secrets are revealed. This is particularly true for Addison, whose life as a whole is altered as a direct result of the events shown in the movie. Every character has something riding on the outcome of the story, and they may have to give up something important in order to achieve their goals. Both Zed and Addison had always believed that they would spend the rest of their lives together. But when more facts about Addison's background come to light, it seems that the two of them may have little choice but to split ways permanently. And if you are curious about what ultimately transpires with them, and what the presence of the aliens portends for the development of Seabrook in the years to come, here are the answers. Zombies 3 Plot Synopsis. At the beginning of Zombies 3, there is a great deal of stress for the pupils of Seabrook. Addison and Zed are committed to continuing their educations together and would want to attend the same college. The fact that Zed would be the first monster to enroll in higher education adds to the strain he is under to succeed in this endeavor. In the event that he is successful, he will establish a standard that will be followed by every other institution in the nation, so making it easier for monsters to enroll in schools of higher learning. However, everything changes drastically once extraterrestrial beings touch down in Seabrook. The extraterrestrials make it clear as soon as they touch down that they are not our adversaries. However, when they get a whiff of the anger emanating from the citizens of Seabrook, they decide that it is in their best interest to conceal their true motivation. They improvise and say that they are here to take part in the cheerleading competition.
We accept your invitation to the National Cheer-Off.
Rather than telling everyone that they want to find the thing that will give them the coordinates to their new home. Even though everyone is on edge around them, they've decided to let the aliens participate nevertheless. After it is revealed what their genuine objectives are, Seabrook is in danger of losing what is considered to be its most valuable asset. Zombies 3 Ending. When the extraterrestrials arrive in Seabrook, they have one objective in mind. They must discover the object that may give them the coordinates to their future home. The message from their scout, who had come to Earth a very long time ago seeking a new place to call home, located the paradise and buried its coordinates in one object called the valuable treasure that Seabrook has.
Addison is our map.
Coordinates are in her DNA. It's true!
Well, it turns out that Addison is the most valuable asset after all, which was only discovered after a few false leads were presented. In the end, she admitted that she was the one who was unique, despite the fact that it seemed as if zombies were the ones who were distinct. She had white hair, which in her community was not thought to be normal at all, and it was revealed that the extraterrestrial scout was really Addison's grandma. After exhausting her efforts to find Utopia, she decided to make her home here on Earth. Because Addison was the thing that she cared about the most, she concealed the coordinates in Addison's genetic code. Thus, Addison was going to have to leave Seabrook, since this meant that the aliens would finally be able to move into their new home, something that they had been waiting for a very long time. However, it would seem that the coordinates are not permanently set, and that Addison has to travel with them. Because the coordinates continue to move and transform up to the point when a definitive solution can be obtained. So, Addison has come to terms with her true nature, and as a result, she has made the decision to assist the extraterrestrials, and this makes it much more difficult for her to achieve her long-term objectives with Zed. Because they intended to spend the rest of their lives together, and the beginning of this phase of their lives was going to be marked by them attending the same college. It seemed as if they would have to come to an end even before they started college. However, in the ending scene, the aliens came to the conclusion that paradise for them is none other than Earth itself. They were aliens who valued harmony above all else and didn't want to find themselves in a state of discord. So they had spent all this time seeking a location that would be ideal in every way. However, their time spent on Earth has opened their eyes to the fact that having unique characteristics is not always a negative thing. What's crucial is that people learn to coexist peacefully with one another in spite of their differences. And there's no better location to see that demonstrated than in Seabrook, where humans, zombies, and werewolves all coexist together. Therefore, a new global order has emerged, however, in which individuals' unique characteristics are no longer a cause for fear, and this has opened the door for extraterrestrials to claim their identities and carve out a space for themselves. This is shown even further in the conclusion, when it is found out that Seabrook extended its doors to other kinds of animals as well. In some unspecified time in the future, the town warmly welcomes vampires, and we may or may not see 1 or 2 mermaids in the water nearby. It implies that people will always be able to find a way to coexist peacefully with one another, despite the fact that they may be quite different from one another. Zombies 4, will it happen? As of January 2023, there was no official confirmation whatsoever about Zombies 4. With the only exception of the fact that the threequel was given the name Third and Final Installment in March 2021. However, it does not seem to have discouraged the stars in any way. Milo Manheim told Hollywood Life that it leaves it open for a 4th, but it also does a pretty fantastic job of finishing it up as well. And he added to Good Morning America that we're going to have to see about Zombies 4 after finding out whether or not you guys like Zombies 3. We will then be able to make a decision. Zombies 3 is the first movie in the series to release exclusively on Disney+. Because of this, it has the potential to reach a larger audience than the movies that came before it. Even if there isn't a 4th movie in the Zombies franchise, Disney has announced that there will be an animated TV program based on the series, and it will be named Zombies: The Reanimated Series. And it has been confirmed that it will star Zed, Addison, Eliza, Willa, and the full Seabrook crew. But we don't know a lot about it at this point. According to the story summary, this group may have figured out each other, but they haven't yet worked out how to survive high school. As the #1 destination for mythological creatures of all types seeking a new beginning, Seabrook will soon bring with it more opportunities for musical pleasure and new acquaintances. And this implies some pretty crazy experiences from the cafeteria to the football field, because sometimes the toughest thing you have to face is high school. It is probable that the series will take place earlier in the Zombies chronology, rather than continuing the plot after the conclusion of Zombies 3. This is due to the fact that Zed and Addison have now both graduated from their respective schools. And that's it! Thanks for watching this video. Click the subscribe button and see you in the following video.